doing? How y'all doing? It's Jalen in the building from the Jalen Murray Show.
Hello. My name is Tia Dunbar. I am the brand ambassador for Untouchable Magazine.
And I'm here, Mahala Heron, Holla at Mahala, the No Mo Show on UCLA Radio.
Yes, so together today we come. Does that make sense? Together today we come. Anywho, together today we come just talking to you guys and just giving anyone who's going to college some word of advice. If you're not going to college and you want to know what college may be like, well, today we are here to just feed you guys some tools to use.
I'm a second year at UCLA.
And hopefully you know our voice by now. Like, okay, that was Mahala.
You'll learn it.
I'm Jalen again, and I am attending Laney City College and Alameda College. Shout out City Colleges.
Yes, and I am Tia Dunbar. So I go to Cal State Northridge. I am majoring in broadcast journalism. So that's how I basically got the internship with Untouchable Magazine. So that's how that goes.
And that's a whole separate conversation. We gotta ask more about, maybe when we start talking about our brands and stuff, we can bitch up there.
And I hope they can see how us being second years in college, we can give great advice.
Yes.
This is
totally.
the question and answer edition.
Yes.
Totally. So just to give you guys an overview of what we're going to be talking on about on this particular episode, because there's going to be many more conversations from the three of us to come. We're definitely just going to be talking on things that you should know when you enter college. So we're going to be talking from things ranging in sex in college, the transferring process, what to expect your first semester of school, and how you can develop your brand and business connections, how to party and keep balance, and also just wondering what kind of school you should go to that fits you. So stick around for the conversation because we about to get in. All right, so what's up?
What's the first question we have?
Sex in college.
Ooh.
We were supposed to say that one to the end, but I guess it just flowed.
It just happened.
Bring it up. Right. So let's just get to it. Mahala, you wanted to start off?
What I say is have sex safely
Yes.
with anyone you want.
Okay.
Just throw it on the table.
Okay.
With respect for yourself.
And I respect that, Mahala, with you saying, be protected and have sex with, anyone you want, because you can tell anyone to have sex, but then it's like they gonna do what they want to do regardless.
They gonna do it anyway.
So you're giving them the option. The only thing you tell them to do is just be safe. So I respect that.
It's like sex is only one part of being in college, if you will.
It's not even a part. It's
like, what is it? Like, come on now. I mean, like, if you're a virgin, maybe it may be something.
It's not that important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little phase in college that you go through, especially if you losing your virginity in college.
Yeah, that's a whole nother phase in itself.
It's a whole nother phase, because then it's like you got to go through that, focus on school. Then you're emotionally tied to a person. You can't understand your hormones. So if you do want to have sex in college, just understand, be protected, and understand the consequences, the emotional consequences that comes with it if you are not already aware of it.
And I think a kiss is a little more like connect. I think you can connect more with somebody through a kiss than sex. Like kissing is way more intimate.
And I want to revise my answer actually. Have sex with anyone, but just watch out for the football team.
Athletes.
Stop it. Nah, but like, I think that's a whole nother question. I mean, if we're going girl talk, like I think for all my young ladies out there, I think that it's just a matter of respecting thyself, It's kind of just like, if you're gonna mess with somebody, mess with them, but some people don't care. To each its own. If you feel comfortable dating someone and dating them and dating them and dating them and they all know about each other, then by all means do it. But that's just...
I feel like, you're right. Be protected and do what feels right for you, because you can ask advice, what's the best. They don't say what's best in the other person's interest, but at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. So if you want the sex, have it, but just have your limits to it. Have your goal at the end of it, what you want out of it, how you succeed. Just be safe.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good answer.
There are different STDs going around, and I know that you mentioned that people on your campus are experiencing those type of realities, like herpes and HIV and that kind of stuff. So how is that?
Every campus.
Like I didn't realize, I don't see that on my school, because it's like a junior college, so it's like we don't really. I'm not into that kind of stuff there.
Right. See, for me, Tia, at Cal State Northridge, just because I don't see it doesn't mean that it wasn't going around on my campus. So because I was going to my clinic to get checked up on even though I wasn't stationed on campus, I still feel like I need to check up on myself. I ask these questions, like, what STD is frequently going around my campus very highly,
and
they told me, they said, well, just to be aware, you should be aware of herpes, gonorrhea. But then my professor told me, I had a student come to me and say, HIV is going around the campus, and one of her friends was infected by that. So the fact that my professor told me that just meant that she was very close with me to tell me that personal information. So I was like, wow. So she kind of kept me on my toes. So when I found that out, I realized that it was bigger than just my campus. I knew that it was just
something that's happening all around the world.
Everywhere. It's just I'm just starting to realize it now. You know what I'm saying? So at my campus, Cal State Northridge, it is HIV, going around, but that's nothing to get surprised about, because that's anywhere. That's at any campus. That just comes to show you have to be very aware. So if you do want to have sex, just be aware of the consequences of HIV, STDs, and herpes. I'm not trying to scare you from having sex. Don't. I'm just trying to keep you aware of the consequences if you are not safe while having sex.
What about parties? How do you party and keep a balance?
At UCLA.
Right.
Every Thursday, I call them Thirsty
Don't spill the
Thursdays.
beans.
It's Thirsty Thursday. Everything is out. We're out.
Wow.
We out.
Really, everything like what's out?
Mostly butt cheeks.
Really? It's a real thing?
It's just the short shorts.
Wait, but it's a really thing. It's like a real thing.
Thirsty Thursdays?
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone just goes out.
Yeah, everyone goes out to the frats on Thirsty Thursdays. It's a good time. I say I've done a good job of balancing it. I don't know about my peers, but I limit it to Thursdays. Get all my classes done by Thursday. No classes on Fridays. Party. Get back in there Friday, and you can study in the morning. You have all day to do whatever you need to do.
So that kind of regroup.
Wait, what's today?
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, today's Thursday. Forget it. It's Thursday. I mean, it's not really. We make it a Thursday.
We're looking like,
If we make it a Thursday, it can be a Thursday.
Right. So back to the parties in college. So I did very well because I am also a party promoter for 1-in-1 donations as well. So I'm a brand ambassador for Untouchable magazine. A party promoter, basically what you do is like you just promote
for the
parties.
what's the company you're?
Oh, 1-in-1 donations. So basically it's called 1-in-1 means like one party, one donation, so basically, what they do is they throw parties, and if you bring donations, the price of entry goes down, because the purpose is to give back to the community, while still having fun. So that's what we do. We collect things from, clothes to food to even money. So.
And that's at Northridge?
That is at Northridge,
Great.
yes. Yes, and the CEO of it is Langston, so he is very successful.
Shout out to you, Langston.
Shout out to you. So yes, and what we do with that is I, promote the parties, and we usually throw parties on the weekends, Friday night or Saturday, so that it doesn't conflict with people, having class, in the morning and everything. We try to make it feasible for everyone, not just for college students, but for people who just want to have a good time. We don't want to limit them.
Is this on campus?
Yes, this is on campus, but we also do it off campus as well. The job is mostly off campus, but we collect most of our donations on campus.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
That's
I'm glad you're up to that. You
Yes.
know, you guys, it's been, this is a side note. In college, this actually follows exactly what I wanted us to say. In terms of like developing your brand in college, it's more to college than just partying. Like you go to college and you make connections. You have to network with people, because like when you realize that you spent 4 years in an institution and now you graduate and you don't have no one, you're gonna be like, well, what was I doing? All that time. So one of my best advice is to make connections that are going to hold value in your future. The fact that Mahala, Tia, and I, Jalen, are all sitting here together right now is an investment in our futures. We're coming together working because we all have our own brands and we're all doing our own things, but yet we're all coming together supporting each other in that so that we can get ourselves to the next level where it is that we need to be in our careers. So, I really, really highly encourage you all that are listening to really develop connections that aren't just like about partying, going out and, living that type of lifestyle. Like make connections that are going to help you be the successful person that I know and God knows you are going to be.
Yes. Amen. And I agree to that.
Make a party friend too. You need a party.
You need a balance.
You need a party friend, someone you can go out on Thirsty Thursdays and be thirsty with and act like it never happened on Friday.
Mahala, you're that for me.
I am.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
Yes, and with that, you know, going out with someone, you know, who you can do things with and just forget about it with, always have that safety boundary with them, because when you go somewhere with them, you want to be safe with them.
Answer this question regarding the transferring process. I am attending a junior college. So for me, I didn't go to a 4-year like the two ladies in front of me right after high school, which was amazing. Like, honestly, like, I'm just gonna speak to what it did for me in my life. I genuinely feel like going to a junior college first was so humbling, and it allowed me to grow, because I wasn't ready to go to a 4-year right after high school, maturity wise, you know. I think I probably would have, you know, gotten distracted and stuff like that and been partying or doing a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm always a grounded person, but I truly believe God does things for a reason, because only He knows. You don't know what your future has in store for you, so you can only just be in the now and see where God chooses to take your life. However, I feel like the people and the connections that I was able to meet by not going to, say, East Bay or going to a 4-year right after high school were amazing. And these people are like tremendous in my life, you know?